Finally, I just had the best workout I've had in a long time. Today was combat ultimate live warrior combat 60 ultimate live warrior something. It's the live combat 60. And I haven't done that one again since the spring because I haven't done combat since the spring. So a lot of these I haven't done in a while. And I have to say, I loved it back in the spring as well. I have to say, after today, it is probably one of my favorite workout classes ever. And I'm not exaggerating. It is just so much fun. Yeah, they say it's 60 minutes. It's more like 53 minutes or something like that, but they just round up to make it sound like Combat 53 isn't exactly the same as Combat 60. It doesn't have the same ring to it. But the music is awesome. The choreography is great. The energy is amazing because it's done in front of a live audience. I just love it. I just love it. Oh my gosh. It's right up there because my -- favorite class that I've ever taken, I say class, I do work at home, so it's the DVDs, would be Turbo Fire 60. Oddly enough, it's the 60-minute ones that are my favorite. And I think that's because when you do 60 minutes, trainers really need to make sure that that participants stay engaged. And so, same with Combat 60, Fire 60 has the best choreography, the best music, the most fun, and I have to say that the last round in Fire 60 is the most fun I have ever had working out in my life. You see how confidently I say that. Every time I do it, I have just kicked my ass for 50 some odd minutes, and as soon as that song comes on, I'm like, yeah! And whatever tiredness I thought I had will go right out the window, and it's like I'm doing it. It's like it's the first song of the entire workout. I just get so much energy from it, and it allows me to finish up my workout, with a bang. So Fire 60 and Combat 60, my favorite workouts of all time. I could do them every single day, but I wouldn't because I'm sure after a while I get bored. But so I haven't done the live 60 in a long time. I just love it. And I have to say, it was hard for me to not go balls to the wall because I was enjoying it so much. It was hard. Should have seen me just 5 minutes ago. I was still dripping with sweat while I was making my smoothie. But it was still hard, even though I had to hold back a little bit, just modify some things, no jumping or anything. And whatnot, but it was hard for me, especially when they do the Running Man at the end, because Dan is such a good motivator, one of the trainers, that when he gets into it, I get into it. And I was dying to go balls to the wall with the Running Man, and I'm like, no, I can't. So, but even modified and just a little bit lower intensity, I was loving it, and I was sweating and having a good time. This feeling I have now, this feeling that you can see it coming from me. I know you can. This is part of the reason why I work out. It's not just for the physical benefits. It's for the emotional benefits. It's for the mental benefits. I feel on top of the world when I do a workout like this. I feel like whatever's wrong in life isn't a big deal. Whatever struggles we're having, we can get through. Whatever difficulties are happening, we can get through. And this is something that most people don't understand when it comes to exercise. When you don't work out on a consistent basis, you don't understand it. And then you look at people who say things like that exercise is like a sanity check. It's hard to understand. But when you do it, and when you have a class like this and you find a workout that you love, it will change. It will change everything for you. I promise. I know people who have conquered divorces, conquered diseases, conquered depression. They've conquered so many, not just physical ailments, but mental issues and having to come to terms with things in their life. It's so weird. It's so weird, but really working out will do that for you if you give it a chance. If you can find something you love, and you can, you just have to date around. You have to find it. And I promise you, it's there. Just be patient. It took me years to find it. And I have found it. And this is why I push play every day. This is why I do it. I also get emotional when I work out. It's not just the pregnancy talking. I do actually get emotional when I work out, but it's because of everything it does for me. There's nothing bad that working out has ever done for me. It's, you know, keeping it consistent has changed my life. And it can change yours too if you let it, if you want it to, if you need a change, if you're dedicated, if you're committed, and if you just press play every day, it will change your life. I promise. It's 3 o'clock snack time. It's 3:05 actually, 3:05 snack time, and I just thought that I would show you what I'm having for my mid-afternoon snack. I do snack very frequently throughout the day, always have, always will. It just keeps my energy levels up. And one of my favorite snacks is simply Greek yogurt and apples. So easy. It looks like peaches in this light. Hopefully it'll show up better on YouTube. But yeah, all it is I had some leftover 0% unsweetened plain Greek yogurt. Had about a cup left. I'm trying to up my calories, so I'm doing it just by increasing some of my portion sizes a little bit. I diced up a gala apple, although I had a little bit of leftovers, and I added a little bit of Truvia for sweetness, but you can always add any kind of Truvia, stevia, honey, or even maple syrup. I've tried it with maple syrup. It's very, very good. So that's all there is to it. I absolutely love it because the Greek yogurt fills me up. There's so much protein in there. It fills me up, and I tend to not be hungry until anywhere from 5:30 to 6 o'clock. So that's something that you can try. Even if you work in an office, you can bring an apple with you, a knife if you have to, and your yogurt, and you can cut it up pretty much anywhere and chuck it in there. You're good to go. So tasty. It feels like it's much later than it actually is. Like, I feel like it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock, but it's actually only 6:30. I think I'm just not used to the sun setting so early because we haven't had daylight savings times change yet, which I don't even remember when that happens now. I think it happens early November now. They changed it a few years ago, and now I can never remember. But it feels much later than it is. Doesn't help that I'm super sleepy. Oh my gosh, come around 4:30 today, I was just exhausted. It's been happening this week, which has been making me crave a lot of sugar, so now I just want some sugar. Again. But yeah, all in all, it's been a good day. I'm gonna fight the urge to go to the convenience store and buy crap. If I'm gonna eat something sugary, it's gonna be whatever's in the house, which is nothing. Because that's what I do. I don't buy sugary things and keep them in the house so that I don't go overboard and go crazy like this. But there are a couple of options, healthier options I could go for that I might go for a little later on as a sweet snack. But yeah, I feel like it's so much later. I think it's gonna be an earlier night. We are watching the first episode of American Horror Story Coven as soon as Alan comes in from putting away the patio chairs. So excited! I wasn't a huge fan of the first season. I actually had a hard time getting through it, and then Alan wasn't really interested in it after a while. And then I picked it up and finished it off. And then I got into Asylum last year and loved it. Alan hasn't even seen Asylum, but he's gonna watch Coven with me and give it another shot because I was saying how much better I thought Asylum was over the first one. So we're, well, he doesn't care. I am so excited. As soon as they said it was going to be, it was going to take place in New Orleans back in the day with Marie Laveau, and I was done. I am already hooked for the season. And then Kathy Bates and Jessica Lange in this. Oh my God, I'm dying right now. I am dying. So we don't watch a lot of like TV shows. We're movie people. We don't like a lot of TV shows. But there's a handful of shows we watch, and this one, I'm gonna see if I can get him into watching this one too. So that's pretty much it. It's actually a pretty boring evening for us. I had again, really good day on top of things. Really proud of myself. I am going to get some self-control and not overindulge. Hello.
Hello.
I'm not talking to myself.
I don't know about that.
I'm kind of talking to myself. So yeah, it was a really good day. Had my good workout, and I've been feeling it all day, and now I'm just pooped. So time to go relax and call it a day.